Costco heartburn haul. Okay, so I bought everything I could find in Costco to help with your heartburn, your acid reflux, the burning in your bosom. Let's go through it now. We're gonna go from bottom to top. Things that I wouldn't take to the things that I would take. Starting at the bottom would be all of the Tums. All this stuff is calcium carbonate. Sure, it works for a few minutes, but you're guaranteed to get rebound. Okay, omeprazole was the original. Let's Prilosec. I wouldn't use omeprazole. If I was gonna use a proton pump inhibitor, I would use one that's more potent. This one's $9.99, which is a fantastic price, but really to get it to work, you're gonna have to take two, probably twice a day to get it to work, and then it drops your magnesium. My favorite of all the proton pump inhibitors is actually lansoprazole. It stops the proton pumps, which means you get less acid in there. The reason why I put it as second, because it's 15 milligrams, which means you absolutely have to take two at a time. And even though this is only $14, still you're gonna run through it a lot faster. So I'm gonna put it right next to omeprazole. Now, of the PPIs, if I was going to take one, I would take esmoeprazole, which is generic Nexium. This one was $11, one a day, and you can actually take one twice a day if you really have to. It's gonna last you the longest. It's next generation omeprazole, which means that one of these is worth two of those. You still have to watch your magnesium and your calcium, but this would be the one I would take out of the proton pump. So we're H1 inhibitors. That is Pepsid and Pepsid, because that's all there's left out there. So for me, I would take the Pepsid here, just the normal tablets on a routine basis. If I had heartburn right now, though, I would take the Pepsid Complete because I get a Tums and a Pepsid, which means I get relief now, but it doesn't rebound on me. And even though this one is $17, for me, that moment of heartburn that's right now, I totally think it's worth it. Of course, I always take 2 to 3, not just one, and sometimes I take 4 because it only takes up to 40 milligrams, and that one can be taken twice a day. If I was going to be on it forever, I would take this one, and this is 20 milligrams, which is great. It's once a day. You get 250 tablets. It's going to last you forever. It's $12. This one I feel good about having people on forever and ever and ever in comparisons. Here's something that people don't think about all the time. Apple cider vinegar is really, really useful for people that have acid reflux because it reduces the amount of acid you have in there without getting rid of it. And you get the acetate group, which is a short chain fatty acid that helps heal your gut. So apple cider vinegar works really good for right now type of heartburn for people who don't want it to rebound. One other thing that you need to make sure you're adding if you have lots of acid reflux is the right type of fiber. Now this has a fiber that comes from beets, reduces the acid flow that you've got going, so it actually eats some of that acid, it'll maintain it. Plus, because you're putting a fiber in there, you increase mobility. A lot of times the reason why you have so much indigestion because it's not moving. So if I was going to start, I would start out with fiber, and then I would add apple cider vinegar. I would move to Pepsid, and then I would add on esmoeprazole, which is generic Nexium. That's the order that I would take it. Thank you, Costco.